Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. Today in Kitchen Talk, I want to talk about contentment. Growing up, my mom would say, if you want to live a life of contentment, there are rules. And stick with me here for the bonus at the end. James here with Wisdom Shift. Have you ever caught yourself complaining about something and asked yourself, why am I complaining here? How many people do you see that are always complaining about something? My mom used to tell me to avoid people like that, like the plague. She would say, just turn and walk away. Never allow yourself to complain of anything, not even the weather, which when I think about all the farmers that I used to know, all they did was complain about the weather. But literally, just turn and walk away. Also, how about if only? Have you ever pictured any circumstances in where you aren't? And what do I mean by this? Like, if only I had a better job. If only I had a wife that, or could be a husband that. If only I lived in a nicer place. If only I had a nicer home. If only I had a bigger bank account. There are ways in which we picture ourselves in all sorts of imaginary situations, usually as a result of comparaitis. I don't know about any of you, but I used to do it all the time with my friends and my family members. Have you ever compared yourself to a family member, to somebody who you thought was doing better than you, or you'd like to do as well as? So in reality, what if situations ultimately lead to disappointment? Never picture anything in which you are not. Never dwell on fruitless wishes. If you if this has ever come up for you, post your thoughts in the comments section. Next, my mom would say, dwell in today, never in tomorrow. Now, planning is a good thing, but excessive dwelling about the future robs you of your present joy. Conversely, never dwell on what might have been. How many of us how many of us find ourselves thinking about how things would have turned out if you would have done things a little bit differently and then beat yourself up on those things? Sound familiar? Because I know I sure have been guilty of that. Never allow yourself to dwell on something other than what it is. It's taken me decades to get to where, and if I can shorten my journey for you by you hearing this, thinking about it, and then implementing it in your life, oh my goodness, like that would, I would be so full of joy to know that. Never compare yourself to anyone else. And as above, what happens when you compare yourself to someone else? Disappointment and feelings of dissatisfaction in who you are will come up and occur. As I'm sure if you're listening to this, you already know. It doesn't matter what anyone else is doing. Only compare yourself to yesterday, my mom used to say. Just look at yesterday and how you can make little incremental improvements so that you improve a little bit every day. And finally, the bonus tip. Now, I didn't learn this from my mom. This is from me. This is from something I learned through my meditative practice, and that is about letting go. Um, I found that letting go, when practiced letting go, it leads to contentment. Many struggle with contentment from not trying to letting go, to holding on too tight. Like, one of the things that I found was letting go of the things that I can't control, because I used to obsess over the things that I couldn't control. But by letting go of the things that I was not able to control and realizing focus on what you can control, contentment naturally rises to the surface. If this speaks to you, post your comments in the comment section and let me know your thoughts. And if you like the video, click like and subscribe. Have yourself a wonderful day.